Hey everyone, and thank you for joining us here on Our City. I'm Greg Contaldi here at the 29th Annual Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS Flea Market and Grand Auction. Today is one of the biggest days for any Broadway fan. It's here where you could buy Sutton Foster's clothes, bid on a walk-on appearance for your favorite Broadway show, and even meet some of your favorite Broadway stars. Here today at the Broadway Cares Flea Market with Brian Batt. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how long you've been part of this flea market and what the event means to you?
Okay, well, I've been a part of it, I think, from the beginning. The AIDS crisis back then was just so frightening. It was affecting so many people. People in your shows would all of a sudden get sick and then they would die. And at a very young age, I became on very close terms with death, which is just unnatural and it was just so horrible and so frightening. We knew so little at the time, but as always, the theater community comes together so quickly in times of trouble.
Everyone here, from Broadway shows to different Broadway companies, gets together and sells old materials that we've had laying in our trunks for years, and we help raise some money for this fantastic event.
You know, I started doing Broadway when I was 10 years old, and that very first year I was doing Beauty and the Beast, and I worked the table there. So it's been a really huge institution for Broadway, and just the organization Broadway Cares has been around since, I think, 1988, and has raised over $250 million for AIDS-related charities.
This is my first year here,
Okay.
and I'm just amazed at the outcome. It's really, really exceptional.
The reason we're here is to help this immensely important organization, Broadway Cares. I'm a recipient of their funding, and I couldn't have done it without them. So I'll walk on hot coals for Tom Viola, as I say.
Being an actor, it can often feel a little bit self-serving, and you can feel complacent just doing musicals, which are, of course, hugely popular, but Broadway Cares has found an outlet for us as artists to really do some great in the world.
I'm about to host the auction again, the Grand Auction, which I've done for many years, and they sell walk-ons in Broadway shows or conduct the Phantom of the Opera, or bits of memorabilia that you just can't buy, and it's raised a lot of money, and it's also a great sense of camaraderie. It just extends that family that is the theater.
There's a lot of Broadway stars here today. Who would you be the most excited to see?
That's tough, but number one would have to be Sutton Foster, because I love her and she's the reason why I'm performing.
You know, I was at the same autograph table with Alice Ripley, and I was totally fanboying out just down the table. I didn't even introduce myself. I totally should have. I had a good in, but...
I don't know if he's here today, but I'd be really excited if I saw Al Pacino.
An old buddy of mine, Alice Ripley, we did Sunset Boulevard together. It's great to see her. It's great to see, I didn't meet Annalee Ashford before. I'd never met her. And she won the Tony Award last year. And it was kind of fun to get to say hi to her. And she goes, "Oh my God, I love you."
Well, they're all community and family to me, so they all are excited as they walk by. I mean, they're great people, and they're my colleagues, and so I'm thrilled to see them here.
Thank you for being a part of Our City, and until next time, stay groovy. Look, Greg, honestly, I've seen 3 shows. I don't think I'm qualified to do this interview.
No, Alon, I'm not going to just tell you my favorite show of the season.